puedo ser, yo no manejo los trenes.
Where are we going? Where's Ronnie? Oh, yeah. right, sir, you mentioned you work in the area. Now, what's your reaction to this fatal shooting?
So, I'm honestly shocked, because I was just over there at the Burger King on my lunch break, and everything seemed normal and fine. I didn't hear anything when I was inside, so coming out and hearing that there's a person shot dead literally less than a block away from where I work, it kind of has me a little shaken, because I have to now go take the train home, and it's already after midnight, so I can only imagine how women feel as well.
You worried about your safety in Midtown at all?
I mean, we don't hear too much about the violence in Midtown. If I do hear a little bit about it here and there. So yeah, it does spark some dangers, especially in the evenings. But during the middle of the day, I feel completely fine. But in the evenings, it can get rough.
Thank you, man. What's your name, man? Can you spell
Nick.
it?
N-I-C-K.
Thanks again. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Okay, do you live in the area?
Yes, I live in Regal Park, Queens.
What's your reaction to this 30-year-old male fatally shot?
I believe it's shocking. I think Mayor Adams and the NYPD need to do a better job at keeping us safe, keeping our city streets safe, and they need to figure out a way of how to prevent something like this from happening.
Now, the debate was today. Who do you think's gonna win?
I think Cuomo has a good shot at winning the election, but based on his handling of the COVID situation and putting seniors in homes where they were just set to die was a real shame and a tragedy, and I will not be voting for Cuomo or Mayor Adams.
Anything else you'd like to say about this? How do you feel about your safety in Midtown?
I think safety in New York City is a real tragedy, and that's something we've lost. People can't walk on the streets. We have families here. They all feel unsafe. Mayor Adams needs to do a better job.
Thank you so much. You want to give your name and can you spell it?
James, James.
Thanks again, man.
Thank you.
So, do you live in the neighborhood?
I do, yes.
Now, what's your reaction to this 30-year-old male that was fatally shot here in Midtown?
I feel, especially during Pride Month, as a trans girl, it's a lot to deal with, as the community comes together in this time of, prejudice and, allegations against the trans community that that we should stand together and not apart, and the community, regardless of gender, race, sexuality, needs to stand together, not apart. That's all I have.
Now, how often you notice shootings in Midtown, especially this part where close to Times Square, 42nd Street, Port Authority?
I've seen the statistics rise a lot more than when I first moved here. I moved here in December, and I've seen a lot of the statistics rise, especially against the BIPOC regulations and stuff, Black people, Indigenous of color, and I've seen a lot of the statistics rise in, the shootings, the murders, the stabbings. A lot of that has, increased since I've been here, and I, for one, I don't like it personally, but a lot of it is, happening, and I don't feel that should be happening because, NYPD is on every corner, and, if they were to control kind of the population control and what happens, I think that wouldn't happen here tonight.
And do you usually worry about your safety in Midtown at all?
Yes, I do. I get a lot of hate comments and, F slurs and T slurs as a trans girl, and as a trans woman, I've been transitioning for over a year, and a lot of it has been towards me, but I kind of hold my head up high and I kind of give the people what they want, a show, and it's not every day that I come here in Midtown because I live up in the Bronx, I live in Westchester Square, and a lot of it that I see on the news is Midtown, Vidai, Chelsea, Tribeca, especially, the women who want to get their husband's money, just saying out there, but a lot of it, I've seen the statistics rise for BIPOC and African American culture.
Thank you so much. Would you like to give your name and can you spell it?
Alexis, Alexis.
Thanks again, appreciate it.
Of course, back to you.
All right, so you mentioned you live down the block. What's your reaction to this 30-year-old male that was fatally shot?
Yo, this is sick, bro. This is too close to home. Like, it's not right. And we need to really, like get some answers and figure out what's going on because this is very close to home, and I'm not used to this type of stuff in this area because this is like it's so open here. Like it's like cameras and lights everywhere. Like you gotta be like a cold cold-blooded, like bro, like to commit a crime like this, like right here, like it's just I can't put my finger on it, and it's not my job to do that, but I won't feel safe in my own neighborhood until they figure out who did this, because it's just not right.
How often you notice shootings in Midtown?
None. It just doesn't happen around here. Like, it's very rare. Like, shootings around here is like in Midtown? No.
Ever worry about your safety around here?
Very safe. It's a very safe area. Like, that's why I'm not understanding, like, what the hell is going on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not used to nothing like this. Like, this is like very, like, strange. Like, it's crazy.
All right, thanks again, man. What's your name, and can you spell it?
My name is Andre, Andre Boyd. Boyd. I live right down the block. I live in River Place Apartments, in between 11th and 12th Avenue, on 42nd Street, the same block where this crime occurred. That's why I'm like, it's like surreal for me. Nah. And I'm one of those people that, like, you know, I live a life that's kind of like rough. It's been rough for me, but this is just unreal. On this block. It's just unreal. It's like, yeah, I can't even explain it.
Thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Maybe, yeah.